Hello again, Steve here with a few comments about a headline that I wrote for a Kijiji ad to do with inviting people to come out to a Toastmasters club, which I belonged to for a while. And the headline is kind of an expression of my experience of having spent some time at Toastmasters. The headline is "Overcome Fear and Become More Confident." Now, I try not to say get rid of fear, because I don't know if it's possible to get rid of fear. But in certain aspects of our lives, we can overcome it, overcome the disability that is kind of thrown at us, or feels like it's been thrown at us, and this inhibition based on a great feeling of fear. Now, the way Toastmasters does this is they talk about learning by doing. And of course, it's a public speaking club. Public speaking, as you know, is known to be one of the greatest or the greatest fear known to mankind. And yet, and especially in a club setting, which is a safe environment, there's no empirical or logical reason to allow that fear to prevent us from moving forward, because it's just simply a reaction to probably, early childhood trauma such as being teased or whatever. Yet we're not going to die. People are going to cheer us. People are going to praise us, essentially, especially in the beginning, for just taking that step. But the more we take that step, and I was at this Toastmasters event this evening. I did a presentation on putting the word out, basically, publicity for Toastmasters. And I talked about how, many of us, myself and many of the people that I've talked to, come to Toastmasters because they want to gain confidence. And it seems like confidence is naturally gained by walking in the face of fear, and then eventually realizing that fear, most of those fears, are just a false veil that can be walked through over and over and over and over again. And once that happens, confidence is a natural reaction, right? Because if we continually face the greatest fear and up the challenge, right, overcome it in the club and go on to the area and the contests and so on, then it's like anything else. What seemed like it had an awkwardness of new and confusing and fear-based and so on, faced over and over and over again, becomes more natural, and therefore the fear can still be there, but it's not debilitating. And beyond that veil is a greater degree of confidence. So I think it's fantastic. It's a fantastic opportunity, an opportunity like no other I've seen before, because it's more not just thinking about it or considering it or whatever. Toastmasters is boom, it's right there. It's full on. If you want to, jump right in and face it. Well, there are probably ones that perhaps Dale Carnegie and these sorts of things give a great rounded course on it, but the Toastmasters experience can be made into a lifestyle, a lifetime, dedication to ever improving and ever continuing to face that fear that might be there, and therefore greater levels of confidence. I recommend it. What do you think? Is it possible to face the fears, overcome the debility of the fear, and then therefore be more confident? What do you think? I have found it to be true, and I invite you to try. See what you find. Steve here again, great chatting. We'll talk again soon.